Hey, it's like a Saturday LSC. Today's date's June 9th, 2026. And I got this here all glued together. This is going to be my end cap piece that goes, let me show you guys. It's going to go right here pretty much. So, I'm coming up the stairs. So it's going to pretty much come attach there and then here. And then hopefully we can attach that there. And then I got marked here and there because I got a bracket that I'm going to put just for a little bit of support. I don't think it really needs it, but I'm going to put it. It's this one here. I 3D printed these off of a thingiverse. It'll just go there like that, but it's going to go a little bit higher up here because that's the only place I could find. I got two of them printed, and the reason is one's going to obviously go on the downspout there, and then I'll put another one probably in. It'll probably have to go something like this because I want to run up right up against the edge there. So, hold on, just trying to, yeah, because I don't know how it's going to go. I guess I could go this slow, but we'll see. But yeah, and then we'll have to run to here and do that. I went to Lowe's today to get some extra tubing material and stuff. And of course, remember this I showed in the last video that I 3D printed, right? Well, I go to Lowe's today, and what do I find? I find this damn thing, you know? So this one actually fits it. It's designed for this. It's got a little, it goes over the outside of it. So there'll still be water going in to the outside, but it's designed to do that. So that's the way that one goes compared to the one I 3D printed that's designed to go, and I just broke, no, I didn't break it, but mine's designed to go more toward the inside of it. See, it goes on the inside versus the outside. So I'm gonna use obviously that one there because I'm imagining it'll be a lot watertight. And the thing is, I don't think I'm gonna glue it. I'm just gonna leave it that way. If I need to make any repairs or anything to it, I can. I also 3D printed this. It didn't come out that good, but you see it's got the little rivets inside for these here. I haven't put them in all the way because I don't want to snap it in yet, but I'm hoping that I can put these. I'm trying to see where the rivets are, see, and it'll just go in there. It's a little tight. I'm gonna have to sand it down probably a little bit more, but yeah, I have to sand it down a little bit, but I'm hoping that it'll go in and clip, and then hopefully I won't have any issues with that. And the way I 3D printed that was I took my 3D print scanner, I scanned this, and then I just kind of put it into Meshmaker. And then I dealt with it in Meshmaker. Once I got done with Meshmaker, I saved it as a STL file, and then I put it on Thingiverse, and then messed with it some more. Came out with this. I haven't checked if this bottom's supposed to be 2 inches, if it's gonna fit anything. I should probably do that. Let me go do that real quick. All right, so it looks like I made it too big, which, that's odd. But let me see if maybe, might have made it too big, but I bet I can make it work with my tea. Where's my tea? I got a mess out here right now. I gotta really clean up. But I have a tea somewhere. It's not there. It's not there. These are the ones I just bought, but this is a 2-inch here. So let's see. So that might work. Let me find my tea real quick. All right, so I found my tea. Here's my tea here. So it's a little bit too big, or the tea's a little bit too big for that there. So what I'm gonna do then is, it's not too much. So I'm hoping I could sand it and then fit it in there, and then that'll work perfect. So it'll put my tea a little bit higher. And then I'll probably put it like way up here. I'm gonna try to get it right below the camera there, hopefully. But yeah, because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come out with a 90 here and then have it go down. But anyways, so yeah, so I'll just probably sand the inside of this here a little bit and see if that works. Unless I could find something else to use, like I was gonna see if I can get this one here and fit it in there. That would be freaking perfect. You know, if I could get it in there, that would have been awesome. Because I don't know if I showed you guys This one here doesn't really fit, and it's not a good, you know, it kind of fits, but I'd have to like tape it or do something with it. So maybe if I sand the outside of this one, I can get it in there, but, and then that would be even better, because then my 2-inch would fit perfect in here. But yeah, I don't know, I'll figure it out. But for right now, this is glued. I'm gonna see about screwing the holes out there and go from there. It's a little hot. It's a little bit over 100 and, what is it, 103 or something in the shade. But yeah, so let me get this glued up there. Drill the holes for my clips right there. That one there, where's my, that's right there. All right, yeah, so do that and then we'll go from there. Also purchased this while I was there. It's just a 2-inch PVC pipe with a little screw cap on it here, right here. So what I'm gonna do with this one is it's gonna go on the bottom of my drain pipe, of my clean out pipe. Oh shoot, it's still, the glue's still a little wet. Yeah, I just glued it in. But yeah, I'm gonna put it probably like right around here or something, you know, maybe a little bit higher. Just don't want it high enough that I could probably put a bucket in it or something so I can get the water and at least use it on my plants. But yeah, it'll go there, and then you have that screw cap on it so I can drain the water out of it. But let's see, I'm grabbing a bucket here to kind of see at least how high up I need it, just so that okay, yeah, so yeah, so it'll go right about here then. So yeah, I mean that should be good, and I can just take the cap off and drain any water from it out. Might have to go more of a 90 there once I put the pipe in there, but yeah, yep, it should be good. So it's coming along, and then I'll start digging my ditch. It's freaking hot, and today's Tuesday, so we got Taco Tuesday, and I go back to work tomorrow, and I have a rabbit that should be giving me babies here soon, but we'll see. But yeah, so that's the progress on this for route mayo. All right, so you can see I have my pipe coming. I just don't think it glued here really good. I couldn't get in all the way. This was a 2-person job. I was by myself, and as I was trying to deal with it, it kept falling from here, and it kind of twisted and broke off some of these tips here. So I hope that doesn't affect it too much, and I'm hoping it didn't unglue it from my strands there, but we'll see. But I even have it down here now, so that's good, I guess. And yeah, I just gotta find a way to hold this down. Maybe that other bracket I can put. I'm just using these brackets here for now, just kind of as a support. But I'm gonna see if I can get that other bracket on there. Maybe that'll hold it down. All right, so putting that strap that worked, it did bring it down a little bit. So now I just put my downspout on there. I was gonna move the ladder, but I need both hands. But I don't really like how it looks, but I can tell you right now, if I don't like it, the wife sure as hell isn't gonna like it either. So, I mean, cause even from out here, it kind of looks bulgy and like, what the heck is that? But I don't know, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, it just looks a little too bulgy, if you ask me. So I don't know, I might be easier if I just come straight down, and I'll, you know, I might lose 4 inches here that I can harvest water on. But yeah, we'll wait and see. But I already have it like that for now, so we'll see, and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's just really bulgy. I was hoping to be closer up to the edge too, but oh well, it is what it is. All right, so my downspout is down. I did about 4 inches. I could have probably gone a little bit smaller. I gotta go check, make sure that I'm gonna be below this here for my tank. So it looks like I am, but I gotta double check. So this was 4 inches. This is about 21 and a half, and I don't know how long this one was because I didn't measure. I just kind of put those together and then just kind of marked it off. But so 21 and a quarter and 4 inches right there. So that's what it looks like. And then I'll go down with my downspout here. I'll just show you guys this one here. I'll go right here. Ugh, hold on, let me. All right, so I have this on there, but now that I think about it, it's gotta be below this opening here is where my tanks have to be at. So I'm gonna go over there and see if I can't set it up to check it. All right, well, that's coming out, but yeah, okay. So, damn it, it's moved. Oh, no, it didn't. I got in front of it. So my bush light here looks like I have it set up there on top of the tank. You can see that blinking light. So it's right here. So, I mean, I don't know, that might be pointed down at an angle a little bit. But either way, even if it is, let's say it's a little off level. Where the hell is my leveler? Let me find my leveler and then I can at least level it and try it. But yeah, so it's where the heck's that? I think the wind moved it, but it was right. Oh, there it is, right there. See my hand? Yeah, so the wind moved it a little bit, so it's right there. So it is quite a ways down from there. Let me grab a tape measure and measure it really quick. All right, so I measured. So pretty much from here to where my hand is right, it's about 18 inches. So that's, I gotta go find my leveler. I know I had a big leveler. I don't know what the heck I did with it, but let me go find my leveler and then I can raise it up a little bit. Cause yeah, see, this is kind of in a downward slope. One thing I also want to point out on this is that, remember, I'm at the top, so that's the highest point that the water would ever be. So there's still quite a few inches down there. So let's see. Yeah, you can see it's a little bit off level. Let me take this off here and, shoot. Let me see how off leveled that is. Let's put it in the front here. I mean, it's a little bit off, not too much, but let's see. All right, so let me stop recording. I'll grab my tape measure and just see how high up I go with it. All right, so I measured. I had to go up about 3.5 inches. And like I said, that's on the outside, the top of this, not the inside. So if I were to put the bore sight in here and shoot the laser out that way, it'd probably be a little bit more accurate. But I'd rather have that much more room to play with than less, if that makes sense. Because if that gives me, hold on, I got stuff I'm carrying to bring back into the porch. That gives me 18 inches, but that was a little bit of a downward angle. So if we deduct 3.5 inches, that'd be like 14.5 inches that I'd have, right? So, but then on those 14.5 inches, we could probably add whatever. It's supposed to be a 2-inch opening, yeah, so it's supposed to be, so we could be like at 16.5 inches below that thing there. So let me see, 16.5 inches would be, I'm trying to get my tape measure and figure all this crap out. So should be right around there. It's not zooming in, but yeah, so I mean, we got plenty of room to play with. We got over a foot to play with, according to if that's correct or not, if I'm doing this right. What sucks is the way I'm gonna actually find out is once I actually get it all set up and ready to go, I'm gonna just grab my pump and just start pumping water out of that tank into here, check it for leaks, and then make sure that everything goes the way it's supposed to. So I'm gonna lose water doing that, but it happens, you know. I'd rather do it now and find out before I start training and then end up losing a lot more water. So now that I got this down here, I'm gonna end up, where's it at? This one here. I'm gonna sand this one a little bit more, sand the bottom of this one, and then hopefully I can grab this one and it can just clip it right in here. I should be able to. And then we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully that there will work and we'll go from there. I'm looking at other options. The other thing I was thinking was if I could find a 2 to 4 inch or 4 to 2 inch from here, I could probably just use this one here, just kind of slide it over. It doesn't have to be secured on there, just because it's not be secured there either. And then just attach the 2 to 4 inch or the 4 inch to 2 inch here. And then hopefully that would work. I think that'd be a lot better there. So you give me a nice little downspout fall thing. But yeah, I think that would be way better. So yeah, and I'm gonna probably just end up spray painting this here just so you can't see all the glue and stuff on it, but yeah. All right, so it's June 14th and it's raining. It just started, but there is water going into the pipes, and so far, no leaks. But there's no water running down it yet either. Like I said, it just literally started raining, and I was worried about leaks right here, which I mean, water's dripping, but I'm not sure if it's a leak or God knows what else. But yeah, let me set my camera up there, or not my camera, my ladder. Then I'll take a peek up there and see. I mean, it's just a little bit of rain. It's not that much, so I was hoping. No, that's just glue there. So I was hoping, but yeah, it already calmed down. It's not raining that hard, I think, to really see what's going to happen with it. But let me set up my ladder and we'll go from there. All right, so it looks like the pipe's actually full of water, so it should be running, but it looks like it's running back this way and not that way like it should be going. So see, I just kind of send some water that way, see what it does. But yeah, it all seems to be flowing that way, which isn't good. So you can see, I mean, this is pretty full, so it should be draining, but it seems to be draining that way, not this way. So I should have checked the level on this instead of just going down on it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's not good. I'm gonna have to figure out why it wants to go that way instead of that way. So I'm gonna have to. That's no buenos. But yeah, because even with me running, pushing water through that way, it's still not. Oh, I'm gonna fall. It's still not going the way I want it to. I mean, it stopped raining already, and there's a dead bee. But anyway, so it stopped raining already, but there's still water coming off the roof because it's a pretty big roof. But I don't know why it's not going that way like I want it to. Let's see. Let's see if they're gonna. Yeah, they got it coming out a little bit, so I don't know. I honestly don't know what's going on with it, so and so far no leaks here, so that's good. So I might have to drop this down a little bit more then, which I'm gonna say it sucks, but it does, because everything's already kind of set up. But well, who knows? Let's see. There's water coming out of it now, so maybe it just needs a. Let me. And look at the leaf filter. It's working. So that's good. But now there is water coming. It's not that much, but as you can see on the, let me see, side there. Yeah, there's water coming out of it, so that's good, I guess. It's just at this flow, it's gonna take a lot of, I mean, obviously that's gonna take a lot of rain, and a lot of rain real powerful, and I'm worried that with the way it's set up, it's not gonna drain the way I want it to. So I'm gonna have to figure out what the hell's going on. I'm gonna, once it dries out, I'll put a level on there and see which way it's leaning. Obviously I want it to be leaning this way, not that way. Everything seems to be going that way there. So that is never buenos, but let's see. I mean, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. All right, so there's still water coming out of it at a very slow rate, but it's water. So maybe we get more rain, it'll drain out more. But who knows? And I think the issue is it might be just gathering up in here to this tube here, because if I kind of push it down a little bit, it'll have a little bit more water come out sometimes. But yeah, who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and see if it rains more, and then keep an eye on it. But let me show you guys probably for how I'm gonna put that one there. So I was able to go to Lowe's yesterday, and I found let me take all this apart here, but hold on. All right, so I went to Lowe's yesterday, and here's my 4-inch PVC sewer pipe, and I managed to find obviously a coupler, a 4-inch coupler that fits this one perfect. As you can see that perfect fit. And then this is a 4-inch to 3-inch coupler that actually goes over this coupler perfect. So that's good there. And then I found this 3-inch to 2-inch. See right there, and that's coming out. But this 3-inch to 2-inch coupler that fits there perfect. And then this is just my test pipe here, but then this pipe here fits in there perfect too. See, so that's gonna be my setup for it there. And then this one's just gonna go on here like so. Obviously I can't do it right now because if I let it go, it's just gonna fall because of the weight. But yeah, but it'll go on there kind of like that, and then I'll put my T somewhere in the middle there. But yeah, so but looks like I'm gonna have to check the level on that one to find out why the hell it's not going down the way I want it to. And yep, but yeah, I gotta figure that one out. Or just wait for some more rain, and maybe once we get more rain, as long as the pipe fills up enough that the only escape of water is here, I'll be good. You know, as long as, you know, the pipe fills up and then it all runs down this way, because that's the only way for the water out, that's fine. But if it starts flowing and then the water just kind of starts coming over it, then I'm gonna have to figure something out with it. But yeah, I'll grab a level tomorrow and check the level on it and go from there. All right, it's the following morning, and as you can see, there's water coming out of this thing, so that's good. That means it's going down the way it's supposed to. There's a few leaves in there, so the leaf filters, actually there's a lot of leaves in here, so the leaf filter's working the way it's supposed to, so that's good. So I just gotta get this damn thing done now, and then we can go from there. But yeah, so that's good. Everything's working the way it's supposed to, it looks like. So let me go up on that. I still have a ladder over there, so let me go up on the ladder and see how much water is in the pot, and then we shall go from there. Looks like we might get more rain today. I wish this thing was all done and set up, but it's not. But oh well, it happens. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's water in the pipe, so, and there's still water coming down, so that's good. But at least it's doing what it's supposed to, somewhat. I just wish it would go down all the way, but it's going down, so I might, and it's not flooding out the way I was worried it would be. So that's good. All right, it's coming down now, and you can see the rain. It's really coming down here, but now it's also coming down over here, which it's over flooding, but that's not good. But at least it's coming down on that side there. So I think if I remove the clips, maybe it'll take some of the weight off, and probably won't do that, but not 100% sure. But at least it's coming down there like it's supposed to. All right, well, today's July 13th, and we've been getting a lot of rain. As you can see, it's been nice and cloudy, and this has been working. I actually cleared out, you see all these leaves here, I actually cleared out of in here yesterday. So this is doing what it's supposed to be doing, and this is a 55-gallon barrel that's full. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't know if you went out, but I bought my 2-inch PVC pipe. I bought 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I bought 5 of them. And I bought some 90s and some couplers, I believe. So you can see I have them right there. So I went back and I reviewed the video when I installed my sprinkler system, hoping I'd have grass by now, but still no freaking grass. But anyway, that's beside the point. I want to review because I know I have a 2-inch pipe that I already laid down here when I put my sprinkler system in. So I want to see if it came here, but it looks like I brought it out to a 90 and it's probably right around here. So I'm going to bring it out a little bit more to here and then bring it up and then attach everything else I need to. I'm going to do this pipe here first, and then what I'm going to do is this water I have here, I'm going to grab my pump. I'm going to run water out. I'm going to dig out the pipe from that side there. I'm going to run water to it just to clean out the pipe. Once I do that, I'm going to put my 90 on it, go that way, and then go up on by the watering system there. And then I'm going to actually run water to the pipe, fill the pipe with water from this thing here, and then I think this one's got water in it also. Yeah, and then that one's got water in it also there. And I'll use that water if need be. I got my pump right there because I emptied that tank there since it's been raining. The tank I have on the side of the house here has been full, so I emptied it into this tank here and that tank there. That way if it rains today, I'll get some water in it and it won't just overflow on me. So yeah, but this rain's been good. My trees are doing pretty good. I got my pistachio trees are doing pretty good. You can see this one's growing like crazy. This is the only one that seems to be growing. This has like from here on up is all new growth. It's got growth here that I gotta trim off. And then these are alive, but they're not really growing, but they're still alive. See, so these are still alive. My hibiscus, it's getting flowers on it, and some new leaves down there. And then this one's getting all sorts of new leaves, and then the heat just got to it, and this one seemed to be struggling a little bit. And then this one here, also no new growth on this one here. But I actually use this one as a go-by. I hate to say it. I was watering every 3 days, but I noticed when I was watering, this one was shriveling up and looking kind of sad. So now I switched it to watering every 2 days when it's not raining. When it's raining, obviously, I don't have to water, so that's good. But I'm going to go grab a little shovel, and I'm going to dig this out to put the 90 and bring my pipe up. And then I'll start laying my pipe over there. So once I think it's like 40 feet across, and I have 5 pipes, so hopefully I have more than enough. But yeah, let me get that started. We'll go from there. Let me show you guys something. So I got my pipe out right here. I'm trying to pull it out and it's not coming up. Look, there's a freaking root in it. So, and there's a lot of dirt in it also, which is why I wanna, yeah, it's weird. The nearest tree is that one there, but I don't know, I mean, or that one there. There's some long ass roots. I don't know what plant those are from. So I'm gonna have to cut that out, and then it's got a lot of dirt in there, it feels like. I'm not sure exactly how much dirt's in there. I have like a snake. I'll put a snake in it just to clear out the dirt. But yeah. All right, so I have this all done here. I got the 90 coming up. The other thing is, I wish I would have gotten it closer to the wall, which I can't. It's got cement, and then all this dirt here is in the way, but I wish I could have, but I can't. So, and this is that root I pulled out of there. It actually went into the 90, so I don't know how far down it went. But yeah, so I haven't glued this one on yet. I'm just put it on there just to see how it's gonna go. So I'll put a 90 here, another one here, and then I have my T right here. So let me see how low all this is gonna go real quick. And of course it's raining now, so I'm gonna end up cutting a little bit off of this. Not too much, just a little bit, just to have it underneath here so I can have room for my tea and stuff to go in. I dropped my stuff, it's in here. I went and dug out a little, well, I ain't dug it out. I found the pipe over here. You can see it right here. So here's the end of it. So I just gotta grab a shovel, dig that out, and I'm gonna run water through it. But I got my shovel and stuff right there. It's thundering, so I want to use that metal rod there to loosen up the dirt a little bit. So I might wait a little bit and see, but we'll go from there. And then I got my water pump here, so I can drop it in and start running water through here just to see how it's gonna go. But yeah, we'll see. All right, it's still raining, but it's kind of sprinkling. The thunder died down a little bit, and I dug this out so I can run water through it and see if I can drain it. But look at this. There is roots coming out of it. A shitload of roots coming out of it. So I'm concerned that maybe here, that one root that went in here, did that 90, came through and made it this far, which it's possible. I mean, it's been a few years. Or this tree, which is not supposed to be invasive with roots, went into the root system and is ruining my freaking roots on there. So what I'm gonna do is I got my hose here, got my water pump there. There's still water falling into this thing. I'm gonna hook it up real quick, and I'm gonna run water through it and see if water comes out of it, and go from there. The issue is water might still run out of it just because of where it's at. You know, just because it's still below the pipe level over there. So I might have to go get a cap to put on it just to check if, and then run water through and see if there's gonna be water anywhere here. But obviously I gotta wait till it stops raining in order to do that. But that's kind of upsetting. Okay, I think it's gonna be that one root I took off from the other side, because look how easily this is pulling out. If it was still attached to a tree, it would not be coming out this easy. And look at that, there's water coming out with it too. So that's good. All right, so yeah, see, holy smokes, man. Look at this thing. All right, and the water is coming out, so I'm gonna go shut it off right now. I don't need that much water going in there, because then it's just gonna flood it again and mess it up. So let me just unplug it. But yes, okay, so that's good. That's just one long freaking root system. Holy smokes, look at this thing. Wow. There we go. I think this is the last of it right here. Yep. Yeah, see, there's where I cut it with the 90, but yeah, let's stretch this out across the grass area here. And yeah, look at that. Wow. So that's over 30 feet of root system. That was in there. So, all right, so we're good. Looking for something to put over it, just so. And it's still gonna get water in it, but I don't want it to get too much water in it, you know. All right. Yeah, that's, holy smokes, man. I don't know why I did it, because this one here is at a low point. This yeah, it's a little bit. This sprinkler system is low point, so it floods. Or when it gets done watering, water just drains out of it. All right, it's the next morning, and as you can see, this thing's full again. So I'm glad I emptied it out. When I did, I'm gonna start transferring water again into my other tank. Got a kink right there, gotta get rid of it. But I'll hang the hose up. Having issues over here. So we'll let that there start transferring out, and we should be good to go. All right, so I got all my piping down. You can see I already did this one here, just had to go here right at the 90. But I'm pumping water through it and checking for leaks. That was me messing with the hose there. So the pipe goes through here and, excuse me, comes all the way here. Now it goes down. Now you can see my lines industrial. I was worried that these weren't gonna get a good seal on them. And I actually didn't glue them just in case I had to make adjustments. But you can see there's water running down it now. I have my 90 here, so that's good. So with that said there, this video is already a lot longer than I'd like it to be. So I am going to end this one right here. And I'll start the next one with me finishing up there, putting all this here together. And we'll go from there, but that's weird. Some soap or something, huh? But anyway, so yeah. So good thing is right now there's water in the pipe. There's not gonna be that much water. It'll just be about as however high this is here. And you can see we're kind of coming uphill. So due to gravity, it'll end up going back down this way, which it's okay with me. So like I said, that's it for this video here. The next one I'll do finish everything out. But thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.